This is Andrew Naboa from Deltona, Florida, place kicker from Maryville College Scots. Tell us a little bit about last season and being the first team all-conference kicker for the Scots.
It was just a great feeling to get that accomplishment. Just worked hard and just kicked as good as I could. Season ended good, so hit some field goals that were pretty good. So.
Now you set a school record for most field goals in a season, but how you feel this year about, I guess, consistency, but also for your distance?
Well, I definitely want to hit like a farther field goal than what my long is right now. My long right now is 41, so definitely want to get like at least something in the 50s. That'd be cool. But yeah, consistency.
All right, I'm with Bud Christie, a senior defensive back for the Scots, 2 interceptions away from the school record holder. Tell us a little bit about what you expect for this season.
Look forward to having a good season. I'm glad I got to come back for my 5th year. Defense looks good throughout camp. You know, we're just going to try to build on what we've had in the past few years.
What's the strength of the defensive backs right now?
I think we're all playing pretty solid right now. We finally got some experience in. These younger guys are getting a little older. Coach D-Lock's been here 2 years now, and he's really starting to mesh with the players really good, and he's becoming a good coach.
Good deal. I'm with Brad Eich, senior center, all-conference performer for the Scots. Brad, tell us a little bit about what your expectations are this year for the offensive line.
We're expecting to do great things. We're wanting to really improve on last year, have a lot better rushing game, and try and take care of those quarterbacks. That way that our skilled players can make some stuff happen for us.
As a team captain, what do you expect, number one, from yourself and your other co-captains as well?
We just really set an example, just to work as hard as possible and try and do those things. That way there's really no question for anybody to wonder if that's what we should do or if this is a situation we should be in.
What do you think the strength is of this team right now?
I'd say it's our unity and the way we really care for each other, so we're all going to really just sell out on every play and play hard for everyone.
Outside linebacker, which is kind of has me out of position a little bit. The coach is getting ready for this year. And this year I play inside linebacker, so I get to start inside linebacker where I feel comfortable at home. And I know most of the players.
Yeah. And what about the team? You think the team's looking pretty good?
Oh, yes, sir. I feel it's, like the term coach uses, band of brothers, and I really feel like we've been a band of brothers since we came together in camp. We had no problem. And I feel like we on that road to get to this conference championship.
Okay, I'm with Alex Anderson, the senior outside linebacker for the Scots. Your transition for the past 3 years, you played in the defensive back, and now you're a good linebacker. Tell us a little bit about that transition.
It's been pretty good because I've played nickel the last 3 years, so they have similar responsibilities, so it really hasn't been an issue transferring to the linebacker position.
What do you think you bring to that position?
I think I bring some speed and strength, and I think I can do a good job there.
What's your favorite thing to do out on the field?
Hit, of course.
Knock somebody out.
That's right.
Tell us a little bit about what you think the strength of the defense is this year.
I think our defensive line is unreal. We've been tearing it up in practice, and we're returning Blake Barnes and Jamie Owen, both all-conference players, and they're going to do a really good job for us.
I'm with Wesley Idolette, 3-time USA South receiver and 2-time preseason All-American. Wesley, tell us a little bit about what your expectations are for the season.
Our expectations are always just to go out there and just compete and try to do better each day and build on what you do throughout the previous practice.
Now you're a co-captain with Brad Eich and Alex Anderson. What do you think the captains are doing for the squad this year?
They're definitely bringing a lot of intensity. I think that's one of the biggest things that I've noticed is bringing more enthusiasm to practice and wanting to get better.
Now your individual numbers speak for themselves, but let's talk a little bit about the entire wide receiving core. You've got a very deep and talented bunch.
Yeah, I'm very excited about to see the receivers that we have coming up. They have a lot of experience and they're very familiar with the game and very knowledgeable of the concept and what they want the coaching staff to do. So I'm very excited to see them play.
And you got to be. I'm with Travis Felder and Chad Brooks, sophomore running backs for the Scots. Guys, last year you gained a lot of experience in playing time. Tell us a little bit about what you learned from last year.
The main thing that I learned was to be patient about when we're running and stuff, and to learn to trust our offensive line that they're going to do the job, and to know that the O's going to do that.
The main thing that I learned was to keep my pads low. Back when I was in high school, it was a lot easier to run high, but at the college level, you can break tackles and you get longer runs if you just stay low. And just like Felder said, if you be very patient with zone blocking, it's a lot easier to break it.
I'm with Lateran Thomas, sophomore linebacker. I saw last year you had a big nose for the ball. You were always around the ball making some big tackles. Tell us a little bit about your experience last year.
Well, it was a great experience. You know, I got to get on the playing field real quick as a freshman, try to make an impact with Coach Iruli. You know, him behind me coaching motivated me all the time.
And you got yourself and Alex Anderson to the linebacking core. What do you think the strength is of that linebacking core?
That we got some good leaders in that group, as long with Dakota. So you know, they both seniors, and I'm a upcoming sophomore. So I got good leadership around me. So if nothing else is there, it's good leadership. And Dakota knows his stuff, and so does Alex. So we football smart also.
You got a strong defensive line. How is that going to make your job easier this year?
Keep them off me. Keep them linemen off me. We got preseason All-American Blake Barnes. You know, he played right in front of me. So you know, he can't take up two people. That frees me up to make some plays.
I'm with Blake Barnes, senior defensive lineman for the Scots, preseason two-time All-American. Tell us a little bit about what you felt after being named to two preseason teams this year.
Really, I was really surprised just being up there. I haven't gotten a lot of recognition just because of my position, but I was really happy. It was a great honor. I know, I mean, a lot of people don't get it from here, so I'm just happy to represent it for Maryville College.
Tell us a little bit about the numbers you put up last year, especially tackles behind the line of scrimmage.
I mean, I missed a lot of opportunities, but I think progression is the best thing, and I've progressed over the past 2 or 3 years. So I'm just looking for that senior big season. So
now, talking to the linebackers, you're going to see possibly a lot of double teams this year to free them up to make some plays. But are you prepared for that?
Yeah. We always go over double teams and everything. So I mean, that's my job, is just clear up lanes for linebackers.
I'm with Dustin Williams and Tim Connor, quarterbacks for the Scots this year. Tell us a little bit about last year. And Tim, you were injured, and Dustin, you had to fill in a little bit. Experience-wise, what did you get as a freshman, Dustin?
It was just a situation, you know, you get thrown in, and you know, you don't come in expecting, you know, to be starting, but situations happen, and you just got to adapt and do the best you can. And Coach Hayes did a real good job of making sure I was prepared week to week and making the game a lot more simple than you'd think it would be. So I just say, I mean, I give all the credit to him for helping me out.
And you basically both come back with 30 collective touchdowns and over 4,000 yards passing. Tim, what are you looking forward to this year?
Just playing again. You know, when you get hurt, you really take for granted football, and just, you know, sitting out last year really made me realize, you know, this is my last opportunity, and all the seniors I came in with, they're coming out to practice, you know, they're missing it real bad, saying they wish they could be out here running. And, you know, you just really learn how to take things for granted and be ready for any opportunity that you can get.
You guys are both blessed with a strong backfield and wide receiver core. Tell us a little bit about the strength of each.
Oh man, having the wide receivers that we do, I mean, it makes a whole difference. I mean, we have a lot of experience. It's probably our deepest position right now. I mean, we got, of course, Wesley, and he always draws a lot of attention. But then you have Blake and Roach, and I mean, it's real tough on defense to stop all three. So it's definitely.
This is we brought the kids in camp on a week ago today. So,
how's it looking so far? How you feel?
First of all, I like how the team is blending together well. I really believe our upperclassmen have done a very good job, you know, incorporating our freshmen into the team. And you know, we're going to have to rely on some freshmen to play in some key backup roles. Some are going to end up starting this season. So I just like how the team is forming together. And we've had extremely good practices. Every day I leave the practice field and I feel like we're getting better every single day. So it's been a very positive fall camp so far.
Yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts about the season? You feel like you guys can make it through?
Yeah, I like how our schedule sets up, because I feel like, especially, you know, we can gain some momentum by some of the early games that we be playing this year. Of course, we're going to play a very tough team in Huntington, who's coming into the season. In the past 2 or 3 years, they've been one of the top offenses in the country in Division III. So that poses a big challenge for us. But you know, if we can develop, the key is how quickly we are, especially our freshmen offensive linemen, will be able to develop. I mean, I believe that's going to be the key to our success this season.
Front one. There you go. Ready, gentlemen. The whole front row, put them on front of the one in front of you.